Hello. Okay, so my reaction to Margaret Child's interview, Death, Sex, and Money interview, was wow. She experienced a lot during her 46 years of life, and I think that is like halfway cool and then halfway weird in a way, because I guess I never experienced it myself, so it's kind of weird to me. But not saying that I do, but anyway, yeah. And I also think it was pretty awesome that her parents supported her into like living her life the way she wants to live her life and letting her be who she wanted to be, even though she wasn't home to be that. I think that's really cool. My reaction to chapter 6 of Bornstein, if I'm saying that correctly, was wow too, because it was a lot of stuff mentioned that I probably would never pay attention to. It was a lot of questions asked that made me read and be like, what? Why am I reading this for class? Like, I just feel like this book is hilarious. The language that is used in this book is really relatable. So, I actually liked it. I enjoyed it. So moving forward, I think the difference, or I should say the similarities of non-binary gender and non-binary sexuality is that it's more than just one or the other gender, and it's more than just one or the other sex. Like, it was mentioned in Bornstein's chapter 6, all of the different genders and all of the different sexualities and how each of them is different. Like, for instance, I'm losing my train of thoughts, and it's not cute. It's not cute at all. I'm sorry, the wind is kind of blowing, so if you can't hear me, I'm sorry, but I'm sitting outside because I'm at work. But moving forward, he was like explaining that being a lesbian and a dyke are two different sexualities, and being a trans person and being a tranny is two different genders. So basically it's more than just, oh, I'm a lesbian and a dyke. I mean, it's two different sexualities, it's two different lifestyles. So I guess I understand that. But I really don't have much thoughts on asexuals, because I'm not really sure of what it really means. Because in the book it just kind of says it's like a sexual orientation, or in chapter 6 it kind of says that it's a sexual orientation. But I mean, isn't that a lot of stuff? Isn't it a lot of sexualities though? Isn't it the same as hetero and homo? But the fact that people try to make it as a disorder that's kind of a bit cruel, because just because someone is not like you, that means it got to be something wrong with them. That's absurd. I don't think it's anything wrong with someone that wants to be asexual. Clearly they're able to live their lives just like we are able to live our lives. So why does it matter what sexuality they want to choose to live? That makes no sense. Why should we judge them? As far as a sex message growing up, I don't think I ever really had a sex message other than I better not have sex. Like, yeah, when my parents first found out about my first boyfriend, it was like the sky had cracked and everything is falling out the sky and crashing into my life. That was basically how it was. It was a tornado. Yeah, so I guess the message part didn't really go over. It was like, you better not have sex and don't do this and don't do that. And my mom still to this day would probably say, excuse my language, but she still would to this day tell me not to suck a penis, and I won't. Because it's been installed in me for so long. It's like, don't do it. It's this. It's a disgrace. Did it like so? Yeah. I think if I was my brother, everything would have been different. Cause my brother, he actually gets, like, my mom, when he became 14, my mom gave him about 2 boxes of condoms, the big box of condoms, and told him to keep that safe near him at all times. Every time he do it, he better use a condom and stuff like this. So, but with me, it was like a total, like, don't have sex until you're married, or, well, for a while it was don't have sex until you're married. And then I'm like, after I hit 18, I'm like, Mom, I'm having sex. Like, and she's like, you better not do this when you're doing it. And so it's like, I guess my brother kind of got the easy pass. He just kind of got the basically a handshake. It was like high fives, and I just got the mouth, I guess. But I totally think it's really a double standard when it comes to talking to children about sex, and whether they're a girl or a boy. I feel like you should just teach your children, or teach children, period, that it's going to be a point in time when you're going to have sex. And when you do have sex, these are the steps and procedures you need to make sure happens when it happens. I just think you shouldn't just tell the daughters or the girls that, no, sex is this, da-da-da, and tell the boys, hey, good job. But yeah, so it's probably a lot of things that I could say right now, but I don't want to make this video super long, so